up, guys? I just can't figure out why they're parking their cars in private property, bank parking property, when their parking lot's right there. Their station's here, and they have their own parking garage. So why are they parking their vehicles on private property? Right? It doesn't make much sense. Let's park our vehicle on private property when our parking lot's right there and our garage is right there. Oh, great. Hey, we got a cop. Let's see if we can get them to help us. We gotta get this moved. Don't wave. Move the car, bum. Oh, hey. I don't like him. He's useless. That's the one that lied. I caught him breaking all these traffic laws one day, and I caught him at the parking garage and asked him about it, and he lied and lied and lied and lied. What up, guys? Tow him? Can somebody call the tow company? Because if I do, I'll end this live. What's up? We have this car. Sorry, I'm trying to get this zoom right. Live, I hate doing lives. You guys love lives, but it's the only reason I do them. So we have this car, cop car, bank customer parking only. So he's either in the bank dealing with his personal duty on the clock, which I mean, I believe he's doing, but I don't think so. I believe because the station's right there. Their parking's right there, their whole lot with all their other cars. And on the other side of the station, they have a whole parking garage. So I don't understand why they're parking here. Computer's on, you can't see nothing good. So if I end it, it'll if I call a towing company, it'll end the live. We got any moderators in there? Somebody call the towing company. Willimantic, Connecticut. Call Northeast Recyclers or T&B Motors. Tell them we got a abandoned car at, what bank is this? I don't even know what bank this is. We gotta find out. Let's go find out what bank it is. It might be Bank of America, Bankshire. Berkshire Bank, that's what it is. It is on private property. It's on the bank's property. I just gotta wait till somebody jumps in the chat, one of the moderators or somebody that will actually call T&B or Northeast Recyclers and get this towed. I mean, we could. You guys want to go into the police station and ask them? We can go inside and ask why it's over here. I caught them last week storing their vehicles. They have restricted areas in the parking garage for their vehicles. Well, all these vehicles last week that were out here, they didn't want them to get snowed on. So instead of storing them in their area, they stored them in the area that you have to pay to have it on, and they didn't pay. So they were just stealing our parking spaces and our money. Tow, is there, who's in here? Let me see. We only got a couple people in the chat. Tommy, what up? Call the freaking tow company. You're from Connecticut. Call T&B or Northeast Recyclers and tell them there's a car abandoned at Berkshire Bank on Main Street in Willimantic, Connecticut, and we need it removed. Thank you, Tommy. What up, Ronald from Virginia? You guys want to go? I mean, we can go into the department and ask them why it's here, and we'll get a whole bunch of excuses. But they'll probably lie and say, we got permission. It just doesn't make sense. Why would you park here when you could park there where you're supposed to park? Or in your parking garage? You guys want to go check the garage out? We'll walk this way while we're waiting for this officer to come back. Because if you park there, I'm assuming he'll be back soon, because they don't usually park there. He might really be in the bank. We'll go look in this Dodge over here. Ain't no sign saying we can't go over there. Right? Oh, sorry, Tommy. You're good. I didn't know you were busy. They won't tow it, Andy. I've done it a bunch of times, and everybody says every time the same thing. Have it towed. Unless you've called and had a tow truck show up and not tow it because it's a cop car, you wouldn't know. They all think that it's towable. Mass, what up, bro? I still want to get out with you. You're on, Mass. Let's see what you would do. We have police parking right here. This is their lot. They have a parking garage right there that also has restricted area just for the police. But we have a cop over here parked in the bank parking lot who decided to just abandon his car there. People are saying call the tow company, but I've done that before, and the tow company doesn't tend to tow cop cars. We could go in and ask some questions. Let's see who's in here. Noel Blood, what up? Mass Accountability, shout out. Somebody throw Mass's link up into the description. Tommy, you're good. Andy, Ronald, Claire, who else we got? Alex, E-Man, Swine as always, good shit. Good stuff, Ronald. I've been following Mass Accountability since before I did this. Mass Accountability was one of the channels that I watched. He was one of the closest channels to me. That's why, it's not why I watched him, but that's why I paid more attention to him. And I definitely want to get out with him sometime. But, and this police department's trash. You can come put complaints in. They don't take them serious. They don't do anything. I had an officer call me a snitch in the lobby for putting a complaint on him, and they didn't do anything. They actually left that part out of the complaint. But this is their garage. Wouldn't you think they'd park in their garage or their parking lot, not the bank? They hate when I come in this garage too. Hate it. They always try to come kick me out of here, and I always tell them, not happening. They've tried to kick me out at 11 at night. They've tried to kick me out at 10 in the morning. I've had stood here and I've seen officers walk to their car, and then they've seen me and they've turned around and ran back. Wait till I left. We're gonna go check out and see what they're doing in the lot. The weather's getting nice. When the weather gets nice like this, 9 out of 10 times you can come to this department and watch when I show you where I'm going. You can actually see the back where not a lot of people see it, and usually half the time the police are having a cookout. 3/4 of the time the fire department's definitely having a cookout. And I get a lot of people that always tend to leave fire departments alone, which I agree. For the most part, I don't personally like this department because the fire department, because the first car accident that I had ever taped, they pretty much egged the guy on to assault me, and I actually didn't get it on camera because I hit the button and it stopped. But they're trash. They went and got the cops. They tried to have me arrested, and luckily the state trooper was there. It wasn't a dummy. That's the same trooper I ran into the other day. It was hiding in the woods, but luckily he wasn't no dummy. John, what up? Brad, what's good? But they legit, and then they think, I don't know why, but I've had a firefighter tell me that they have the same right that we do when they're on duty, and they're allowed to take pictures of whatever they want and do whatever they want. I don't buy that. Usually there's no cars, so we get a nice shot, but we get a line right here. No, they ain't cooking today. It's still too cold. But this is the back of the police lot. This is where I come and inspect what they're doing, and they absolutely hate it. Sometimes when I see them out doing stuff wrong, I'll come wait here. Like, I'll know they're coming back, and I'll come up here, and when they pull in, I'll question them. They hate it. But back to the other car. He's definitely wrong. But John, wait till you see the car down here. Now they're just parking their vehicles at banks and leaving them there when they're literally surrounded by their own parking lots. Doesn't make much sense, does it? Oh, I could park here or here where I'm supposed to park, but no, let's park on the bank property that's posted, bank property, Don't park here unless you have bank business. Oh, absolutely, John. You know how it is. As weather warms up, they'll be out there. I've stood up there. If you guys go back, there's stuff on my page from last year where I was asking them. I've stood up there. I've asked them for food, if we could have some of the cookout. We know that they didn't pay for it. The taxpayers paid for it. They don't want to share. Danielson brought us out water. I mean, it's not food, but when we went and did that audit, they had one guy come out and scream at us, and I think the supervisor just brought water out to save face. He knew what it was. The first cop didn't know what it was, and he thought since they had a sign at one point that said no trespassing in a spot that got ripped down and tore away, that even though it wasn't there no more, that I still had to abide by that sign that doesn't exist. And he was kind of a douche. He did the right thing though. He ran and went and got a supervisor who brought us out water, who he was actually really cool. I can't even knock him. But these guys love parking in no parking zones too. It doesn't look like they are right now, but one day I want to just come here and stand right here all day. There's certain cops that won't even go to their car. They're so scared. They won't even go to their car. Look at 1 hour, 2 hour parking once per day. Usually this is the employees who just park here all day. But what else is new? When you have a mayor like Tom DeVivo who doesn't actually do anything at all except for a weekly live, which he is supposed to do tonight, which we will be there. And we will be in that room when he goes live. That's what I'm out here for. Like, I'm literally waiting for him. And he goes live once a week. He goes to the town hall once a week for about an hour and does a live. And that's what he does for the community. And then he tells the community to go spend all their money at local businesses and do this and that, while he does none of it. He tried to get us to agree to a fundraiser, and we agreed. And he backed out after he agreed. Tell me how that works. What's the consensus on this car? John, are you still in here? Denicola? I need somebody in the chats to call so we can get this car out of here. Who's willing to call Northeast Recyclers or T&B or Willimantic Police and report this car? 18, abandoned. Here's another thing, guys. They're so goddamn dumb. They're always crying about their batteries dying, right? Our batteries, we need to leave the cars running. Then why don't you shut everything off? What? Like, wouldn't that make some sense? Shut the computer off so the battery doesn't die? It's an excuse. It's all an excuse. I don't know. If nobody's going to call, I think we're going to have to go in. Will you call, John? If you want to call, I'll let you call and we'll see what's going on. If not, we'll go in and we'll... Exactly, Octon. Oh, there they are. What are you guys doing?
On an investigation, Danny.
It's police work?
Yes, sir.
You know, they're doing your bank account?
No, sir.
All right.
On a case.
All right. I'll let you be dismissed then. Thank you. Just had to make sure his car wasn't abandoned. It seemed weird.
Yeah, no, just following up on an investigation.
Just following up on suspicious activity. Thank you, sir. So it wasn't abandoned, guys. They actually were in the bank. He was actually polite. He's been a dick before. So there it is. We found it out. No, it wasn't running, John. It was off. I really thought they were at the police station, but I'm glad they're working on an investigation. I'm glad they're working. Somebody said yesterday, oh, well, something about, what did they say? That they were happy that the police were off wasting time instead of harassing citizens. And I said, them working, if you think them working is automatically harassing citizens, then you're wrong. Like, there's a lot of stuff they could be out doing and not hiding. Like going to calls for people that are actually calling them. Just sitting on the side of these busy roads where there's always car accidents and letting people know that they're there, so that just the cop sitting there changes what happens all around what's actually going on. So no, I don't want cops out harassing people, but I want cops out doing what they're supposed to be doing, what we pay them to do, not hiding and doing nothing. But that's it for now, guys. We're out here. We got 30 something people in here. If you guys want to stay live, we can, and we'll just walk and see if we find something. But if not, I'll end it and we'll jump back on when something comes up. But the mayor will be out here in a little bit, as long as he comes. Like I said, I guarantee you I'll go there and that room will be locked. He won't let me into the public room because he doesn't want me in there. But something's up, because I figured he would have took that first week when I did do it. I figured after that he would have done it in his office every week after that. And I've seen since then that he's out doing it in the same room. This green truck coming up, this roofing company I used to work for. Say what up to Dan. But yeah, I roofed for. He's a big roofer out here. He's one of the biggest roofers in Connecticut, in this part of the city. Hey! He didn't even see me. He's going to pick up material. But that's the lumber yard right up here. That's where he's going. I know it. Know how I know? Because that's what I used to do every day for him. He's going to take a left. Ready? Wait for it. He's actually he's part of the town board. I don't know what, not treasurer. I don't know. He's part of the town board though. Yeah, the mayor's definitely hanging with the Danbury mayor. He's crooked, man. That's what I did when I worked. What makes you think I don't work? That's what I did before I got what I do now, where I make probably, well, yeah, over $10 an hour more and work way more. No, it's not. I don't know where people get that well, I'm not going to speak for everybody. I'm going to speak for me, but that I don't work. I still work more than, I would put more than most of the people saying those things. What's a 40-hour week? A 40-hour week isn't anything. Most of the time, not most of the time, but a portion of the year, we're working 84 hours a week, every week. Most of the time, that's why I get sporadic days off like this. I worked all last weekend, I worked all week this week, now I get today off. People think because you take a camera out for an hour or two, maybe a week, maybe every other week, that you don't work and you don't have a job or this and that. I work harder than everybody's saying that. I would put money on it that I work harder than 90% of the people saying that. What's up with delete laws? Did you guys see that? He got arrested? No, I know. You're good, Michael. I just didn't understand. I didn't know how you meant it. The way you worded it, it didn't seem like you were being rude about it, but most people try to use that as like oh, you don't work. Motherfucker, I work more than you do. Nope, they don't, Modern Retro News. We actually have a reporter calling us in a few minutes that wants to talk. Well, not a few minutes, but what time is? Well, yeah, no, anytime after 2. Which is weird because he wants to talk about the New London issue, which is the first time the police actually assaulted me when I started my channel last August. Well, my channel was before August, but yeah, I heard he was arrested, but for what? So they pushed me all around the parking lot. They didn't detain me. They didn't cuff me, but they did assault me. IA did an investigation, not even because of me. Internal Affairs opened an investigation because of you guys. I'm not going to walk up this way because we won't be able to hear. But that was the first time that I had dealt with that. So by the time I had called the police station, you guys already had an internal affairs investigation going. The police already knew about what happened. So I was like, damn, maybe. And you know what I mean, not going through it before, I was like, oh, maybe we'll actually see some change. Like, I can't even lie, I kind of got excited. And then the IA report, oh, we get that back. All the police officers except for the one that actually assaulted me were found no wrongdoing, even though they were a part of it. And one of them did touch me, one of the other ones. They were all found with no wrongdoing. The cop that touched me, this is their words, not mine, was guilty of assaulting me and violating my rights. They never told me the officer was held accountable. That officer in 2009 smacked a woman off duty in a nightclub in front of multiple other officers. And I feel like if they had charged him and held him accountable then like they were supposed to, he would have a domestic and he wouldn't be allowed to have a gun and harass the public. But they didn't. They swept it under the rug. 2012 comes around. What happened? I'll tell you guys what happened. They beat him and two other officers, beat and maced the guy at a recovery center. And the other two officers were actually forced to retire, and this guy was fired. Well, within a year, they rehired him. Same department, same everything. Fast forward to 2016, they split a college kid's head open who wasn't even part of the call. He was in a room next to the call in his dorm. They split his head open by kneeing his head into the ground. Again, him and other officers who was trying to give him information. They said he was trying to, Anan, what up? They said he was trying to exasperate, I don't know what the word was, but like interfere basically. So they split his head open. 3 months after that, it's on my page. I put all the stuff I'm telling you guys together right now. There's a video on my page of it with articles and videos and stuff. Split a college kid's head open. 3 months later, he was promoted to lieutenant. That was 2016, 17-ish. Fast forward 5 years. 2022, he assaulted me in the parking lot of the police station for nothing, admitting that I can be there, knowing what he was doing was wrong. I appealed the internal affairs investigation because it was trash. I had two of my grandfathers die back to back. My mom, stuff going on with my mom. So the 2 dates they had sent me, I couldn't do. I just couldn't make it work. I had family stuff. So afterwards, I emailed them back and tried to set up this meeting again. And now they won't respond to me because I didn't do it exactly on the 2 days that they wanted. So I'm hoping the reporter, because that's the case, so I'm hoping the reporter, with him wanting to do whatever, will bring some light to it and maybe push these dudes to do the right thing. I don't understand how a cop can have so many mishaps, so many times of hurting innocent people, citizens, and still be a cop and still have the chief defend him. When I called the police chief, dude, you guys won't even believe this. When I called him, I said, this is also on my channel. I said, it looks like you guys agreed that he assaulted me. And the police chief said, no, we agreed that he violated policy. Well, if I saw someone, it's not a policy violation. It's a criminal charge, like it should have been for him. So we got that. We beat Norwich though, guys. Thank you, Tommy. We beat Norwich case. Norwich is no longer done. New Britain's on the roster for trial, and we have Danielson the 25th of this month, where I'm going to tell them. All right, the news reporter actually just messaged me and said he's going to call me tomorrow, so that's good. What was I talking about before that, though? Fuck. What was I talking about, guys? Oh, so we got Danielson is the only case we have coming up. And that's the 25th, and that's where I'm going to tell them that I am not taking any of their, any of those charges. That's where they've added driving charges because these Willimantic cops saw a car drive by, and instead of pulling the car over and seeing who it was, they just went and put warrants out for me and said I was in the car. We're going to see how that holds up. Norwich is done, John. Now we're going to... It's the 22nd or the 25th is Danielson. I got to double check. But, yeah. I need to find somebody in Connecticut, though, John. If anybody in here from Connecticut knows anybody out here that's a paralegal that can do legal paperwork, anything like that, I need to be put in touch with them because I'm not, I don't know how to do it all yet. And that's really what's holding me back right here. If I had somebody just like even a paralegal, even a student that's going to school that just knows how to do it, just to help me file the motions and the paperwork, I'd be so much better off. This clown, they got him a ferry car. It fits you better. That dude's a loser. I've watched him pull up on cars that he doesn't even know how long they've been there and give them tickets. I've watched him give tickets to cars that haven't even been there the time limit he's saying that they're there. One way right here. I've watched him pull up on a one way, see a car going parked the wrong way on the one way, and say, all right, you can get out of here, and then turn around and ticket the next car, who I actually met the lady after, and in the police station, because she was appealing the ticket because she had only been there a few minutes, and he just rolled up and gave her a ticket. You see that dude drive around Willimantic, all you'll see him doing is writing tickets to random people that he don't know and dancing in that car. That loser flipped me off one day. You know what the police department did? Nothing, because they're a bunch of losers too. It's a tough time out here in Willimantic, because I feel like they got some young cops that actually could be some really good cops, but then they also have all the same losers that they've had and the same policies that they've had, and they refuse to hold people accountable. I think Hussey should be fired. And I think Glode should be moved up. And if Glode doesn't want to do the right thing, then I think Glode should be fired. It's quite simple. I don't have anything personal against Glode. I like Glode. And honestly, I think he would be a better fit for chief than what we have now. Paul Hussey, this loser, you can't even get the chief's name and badge number out on the street. He's ran away and ignored me too. So, oh no, not a sweet Civic. Not a sweet Civic. That's what you see out here. Beater Civics everywhere. Sometimes you'll actually see some like pretty cool ones, but usually 9 times out of 10 they're pieces of crap. But what's everybody else up to today? What's today? Thursday? What do we got going on? I got this stuff. We're gonna be out here till a little bit. I gotta grab my little bub, my son later. But until then, we're going to be out here, and we're definitely going to be going to the mayor's office when the mayor is there, and walking in on his live and asking him. And this is the thing, guys, because everybody was mad last time. They were like, well, why didn't you just question him then when you were in there? My goal is not to be a douche, man. He asked me to wait. He told me he'd be done in a minute. I gave him that respect. And then you know what he did? He finished his meeting and refused to talk to me and still ran out of the building. So if he thinks I'm going to walk in there again and be quiet and not say what I have to say, he's smoking crack. Just like we kind of figure he already is. But he's not going to like it, because I'm just going to keep talking. I'm going to keep talking, and I'm going to ask him everything I have to ask him on his live. His live that he was supposed to do. He was supposed to do his live when he met with us, and he wanted half the money from my live. Yo, you got time? Are you busy? When are you going to be done? You got people lined up? I'll come by. I want to get my beard done. I'll come by in a little bit. It's my barber. It's been my barber since, damn, 2013. I don't know. He's actually one of, you guys need a barber in Willimantic, Connecticut. Red. I don't know the shop. I'll throw it up, but that dude's official. He's my barber in jail. He's my barber at home. He's been my barber for a while. We've been through some stuff, but yeah. So the mayor's trash. The town hall's right over here. We're gonna walk up on it now. The town hall, one of the nicest buildings. Go ahead, bud. Thank you. Town hall is one of the nicest, oldest buildings we got out here. I'll show you guys all that. This is the post office. We did the post office before, guys. This is where they accused us of loosening lug nuts. I gotta go on this cut. There's a little library, Wyndham Library. Me and Tyrant Slayer went in here. No issues. I've been in here. No issues in the post office. We had issues in the parking lot out back with the driver, who did the right thing. He ran and got a supervisor. His supervisor was this nice lady. She came out. She knew the laws. She was very polite. She didn't accuse me of loosening lug nuts like the first guy did. And just like everybody else, these post office people need to understand that we can go in there if we need to, and we can document these things if we need, not even if we need to, just if we want to. Like, we can do that. And I don't, like in Bristol, when the guy lost his crap there at the Bristol post office, our cars are back here. Man, you've never parked your car on the side of the road like this. That's a lot more dangerous than having it parked in the back of the post office with some stranger walking around who's not touching your vehicles. Like, you've never parked your car at Walmart. It's pathetic. Oh, what happened, Modern Radio? You had comment, it's gone. Melanie, that would be the best thing to do. So this is our town hall, guys. It's actually a really old, beautiful building. It just sucks that we have to have it. This stands for our mayor. This is what it equals. We need to get this trash ass mayor out of here and get somebody in here that actually cares about the town, the people, that doesn't lie. Don't forget, guys, this is the same mayor when I asked him at Gilson Square, our public park out here, why his police was holding public records. His answer was, how old are you? You should be out effing BITCHESs instead of worrying about public records. What? That's what our mayor said. The leader of our town, the example of our town. That's what he said. I don't know why I don't have frogs up here instead of slave children holding these things up. Right? It's a frog town. We got the frog bridge. Why don't we have frogs here? Instead we got little naked children slaving. I don't even know if I've been up on this yet, guys. Yeah, our mayor is an idiot. He is. Hopefully Walter, you're right. I mean, it's getting there. I'm making waves slowly. So, it's not even that they need to watch. They need to get here. They need to come to the town meetings and they need to complain. That's what we need. I'm not going to sit here and read this whole thing. Tommy, I do not know. If you message me after, we can find out. Isn't the Woodstock Fair in the fall? I thought all the fairs were in the fall, Tommy. Do they do a spring one? I'm just going over this. If anybody wants to read it, pause it, and go back. But I'm not going to stand here and read it all right now. That's what I thought, Jeffrey. I didn't know. I thought. So they say use the other door, but they have social distancing tape all over our. Why did they litter all over our sidewalk? That looks gross. COVID's over. COVID was never even a thing. So can we clean up our mess? That's why there's masks everywhere. We got this sign. For sure, Tommy. I'm going to go into the town hall in a minute and find out if they know what time the mayor will be here. He tends to change his days if he knows I'm here. Like, I stood out here one day and he didn't show up at all. So, $2,092. That's when they're going to open this capsule. I'm honestly surprised nobody stole that yet. Like, literally surprised. And I don't even think the mayor parks here. Because when I came out last time after he was done, I came over here and I didn't see him leave. So I guarantee you he hides either over here or over here. He's that scared. We're going to go in the parking lot and then we're going to go inside. And we'll find out if they know when he's coming. Deborah, I've worked through COVID every day since the beginning. I've worked next to people that have had it. I've never caught it. I don't even know. I can't name somebody off the top. I'm not saying this to say it's not real or make your stuff not seem as bad, because if that's true, I respect that and that sucks. But I'm just saying, from my point of view, wearing masks that aren't going to keep you safe from COVID to begin with is pointless. it couldn't have been that bad because I still haven't caught it, and I've worked every day from when it first started. I was roofing, working with 3 to 4 or 5 people a day, to doing what I now do now, sometimes around 10, 20, 30 people a day. And I've never caught COVID. I've been around it. I know people that have had it, but I'm not saying it's fake as far as like it's not a thing, but everything they presented it to be is fake. To be as bad as it is, to remember when it first started, it was killing all our kids and our old people and blah, blah. Well, come to find out, kids were the safest one. It was all a scheme, man. They did it like that for a reason. There's a reason they do things. Well, a good thing I'm not on here for credit consent. I'm just on here to keep it real. If COVID was that bad, I would have caught it. That's just what it is. I don't take it or leave it. Like my boy right now, Tyrant Slayer. I don't want to put his business out there. He's going through the thing with the paper because the paper labeled his family that died, a member of his family that died, as a COVID death. But they never had COVID and they didn't die from COVID. So why are they telling people that they died? I don't get it. I know I get that if I wear a mask and I cough next to you, you're still going to get sick. That's what I understand. I don't need to wear a mask to keep phlegm away. I've lived 33 years without spitting on somebody else on accidentally, so I don't need a mask now to make sure that I don't. People that have never taken an OSHA course, or go take an OSHA course. Go do some research on masks. How is that mask going to seal with, let's do a thing. See that beard, guys? They don't make a mask on this planet that's going to seal my face with that beard. So making me wear a mask is just pointless. But take it or leave it. People can feel how they want. It is America. And I will feel how I want to feel. Not even how I feel, from what I see on a daily basis for the past 3 years. We didn't do anything but shut down our country, jack our prices up, and hurt our economy in this process. We didn't save anybody. All them people that got sick still would have got sick. Exactly, Dasher. I didn't say it wasn't a thing as far as it's not a thing. I did say it like that, but you maybe misunderstood. It's a thing, but it's like the flu. And all those numbers you can't believe. What did we just talk about? The paper marking people as dead from COVID that didn't die from COVID. Those numbers are so inaccurate that you can't even go off of those numbers. Exactly, Blue Mood. Why wouldn't they give us all respirators? Exactly, Modern. And that's how I feel like you can't even trust those numbers because none of them are accurate. So, but I don't even want to get into that. That's not what we were here for. And that's not what I want to turn it into. Let's go check it out. We'll go up and see where he does his thing. What do you guys think of this? How about when he comes to do his live? We'll be sitting here doing a live already. Because this is where it happens. Right here. Hello. So he sits here. He sets all his gay stuff up right here. And does this thing. What if we just set up? I'll bring the gimbal in. And we can put the gimbal back there on the table. And we can sit right here. But this is what he does. This is the hour of week he comes in. Oh, they got a piano, guys. what is this? Slayer, what up? Slayer, you're here. So I was just thinking, I'm glad you made it. I got the filter thing up and I can't see it. But Slayer, the mayor comes in and does his meeting here, right? Someone bring a gimbal in. We'll put my gimbal here and I'll just sit there and have it set up for when he comes in. I'll just be doing my meeting. Right? I got this thing popped up for filters asking me if I want a filter, and I don't. And when I choose one, it's still, this is our town hall though, guys. This is our probate court. Big office. This must be where they have meetings. This is their office. There's one lady in there. Which wand, Slayer? I don't even see a wand. I got the 4 boxes at the bottom underneath it, but... And then even if I click one, it still doesn't go away. It just... Our flag. Old school bridge, guys. It just doesn't go away. I like this. Old school. Papers. Papers.
Did you find something or?
No, I'm just looking. Thank you.
No problem. Sorry.
Good. Yo. Did anybody else? I think that lady was in, I hope she was on break, because she was in that room just doing laps, walking in circles. And I hope we aren't paying her to do that. She should really be doing that on break. But I tend to think these people here have a little more respect than everybody else. I mean, even they think our mayor is useless. Let's go see the ladies from the town. It don't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter who it is. Is the mayor gonna be here today? Is he coming in to do his weekly?
Usually like 5:15, 5:30.
Okay,
He starts coming in.
okay. And then he goes up and does his thing?
Yes.
Okay. All right, thank you. I just wanted to check. Thank you. What time we got, guys? 2:48. This is the only thing that we're gonna run into today is I think I might have my son at that time. And if I do, then I'm gonna be hit. But if I don't, we're gonna be gimbal set up and in there ready to go. Because he can't make me leave, right? If I'm in there set up ready to go, he can't push me out of that public room just for his use. Can he, Slayer? I mean, I know he'll try, but I think that's the best way to get him. He doesn't want to meet with us, so how can this I want everybody to see this is the lengths that me and Tyrant Slayer have to go to just to meet with these public official losers. He's the mayor. Why did he lie to the paper and tell them, I'm not ducking them, I'll gladly meet with them, blah, 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 all these lies. And then the day of the meeting, what happens? Oh, my boyfriend's the town attorney, and my side chick, the town manager, told me not to meet with you because we can't discuss your cases. What does my cases have to do with anything? You think he's that stupid? He thinks I want to meet with him just to discuss my cases. So we put in another request stating clearly that we do not need to talk about the cases. We have plenty of other things to talk about. Slayer, like the fundraiser he agreed to, that every $5 that we put in, he'd put in 20. So he would triple or quadruple our fundraiser. He's also so stupid that he wanted the money from my video that I made. I said, that's not going to make anything. You might get a couple dollars in a couple months. I said, if you want to make money, why don't we do a real fundraiser? Because I have people that want to see you spend your money because they don't like you. And he agreed. We have it all documented. We have the emails. And at this point, he's just being a bitch. And I really feel like we should just do the fundraiser and we should just show up with a bill, like a bill. All right, we raised $2,000 here, put in your 8. He's always telling everybody, watch. Nobody watches his lives, but the 1 or 2 people that do watch him, he's always on there telling them to go spend their money at local businesses out here. Slayer, does he even live out here? Slayer, does the mayor even live in Willimantic? Freakin's in here? I can't see because I got them stupid things up. What up, Freakin? But you know what I mean, Slayer? Let's just do the fundraiser. He already agreed, so let's just do it and then hit him with a bill. Is that legal? He already agreed to it. He already committed to it. And now he's out of it. We ain't got much going on right now, guys. This is the... Want to go walk around the back of the post office? We can go do that. See if they act up today. We're just killing time until the mayor gets out here. This is what I have to do. I have to put a whole Thursday aside. A Thursday afternoon every time I want to come meet with the mayor, because she says, yeah, between 5 and 5:15, but you know what? The last time I caught him, he was there at 4:30. He doesn't always do it at the same time. He tries to switch it up to be sneaky. Instead of keeping it the same time for the community, and the people, the 1 or 2 people that actually watch it, he jumps it around so he makes sure nobody watches it. I don't even know how they think that's acceptable, though. Oh, he doesn't do anything for the town at all, but let's put him on a live once a week for an hour to make it look like he's doing something. I don't know who was like, yeah, that's a great idea, guys. I bet you that was the same losers that told him not to meet with me. Jim Rivers. I saw him, Tim. But what up, yo? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm at work.
All right, you need anything? Call me after. It's my brother, guys. Mike, say hi. YouTube? That's my brother. He's actually at work. He's unloading food to the soup kitchen. He works with disabled people. It's funny. I didn't know who it was at first. I was like, wait, who's calling me a bub? Last time we were here, they had a fit. I don't know why I can't get rid of this thing at the bottom. I'm going to never let this happen again. Ain't nothing even exciting here. They just have fits. Like that guy just driving out, stopping and looking. I don't understand, like, how these people get like this. Who makes them think that this is appropriate to act like this? It'd be like a park. It'd be like coming to a park and staring at me because I'm in the park. What? Doesn't make any sense. Can't be here. It's our property. We pay for it. And last time I was here, I didn't even know there was a whole nother lot, guys. I didn't even know this was over here. Ain't no signs. Look at that, found a whole new area. Fit a whole 18-wheeler back there. Wonder what that's for. And that's still the town hall right there, guys. It's true, Tyrant Slayer, you're right. Tomorrow, me and Slayer should be out in the morning, I think, right? That's the plan. We got to go file charges on the lying prosecutors, or not the prosecutors, the marshals who wrote false police reports on Tyrant Slayer and me. It seems like, what's his name? O'Donovan Murphy allows his marshals to, lie, abuse citizens, and then we have to get FOIA involved now because O'Donovan Murphy, who is the one we have to deal with, decided that the video footage of what happens didn't pertain to us and we don't need it, even though it's about us and it's about his marshal lying. So he saw everything. And I'm pretty sure, guys, I'm not 100% sure yet. Slayer would know a little more on this than me because I haven't heard too much on it yet. But from the sounds of it, there may be an audio recording that somebody else took that actually reached out to us. And so if everything's, he can deny us the video footage, we'll get that through FOIA. But the audio is irrefutable. You'll be able to tell everything. So we got to wait to see what happens with that. But O'Donovan Murphy is going down, and he is conspiring to cover up crimes committed by his marshals against the public. That's 100% true. 100% true. He is lying to cover stuff up. We got somebody just parked over here. I don't know if they're going to give us any trouble. We got a WRX just parked over here on the right. See if they call the police or call somebody, manager. These guys, I need to sit here. This is how dumb people are, guys. They don't even know that we can do this. And look at, what are we going to look at in here? Literally, they empty them out. I can't see anything in the back. Well, actually, no, I can't. So, what are they crying about? I don't understand. I don't know. Look at this guy. He drove all the way up to the curb. Slayer to be... Oh, shit, I almost dropped my phone. I caught it. Slayer, I don't know, to be honest. We need to find out who the postmaster is in Bristol, Slayer. If we have time for that tomorrow, we're going there. Because what they did was out of control. And I can't get anybody over the phone. And I can't get anybody to do anything. And it wasn't like it was one person. It was all of them. Oh, damn, we got 28 people in here. 40 likes. Everybody, appreciate you all. Smash the button. They got some wheel chalks down. Don't you think they clean this shit up? Like, they pay these people enough money to deliver the mail that they can't take care of our property. Like, look at how dirty this is. This is fucking disgusting. Who allows this? There's a fence there, so it's their property. Take care of your property. If anybody doesn't like the way this looks, call Willimantic Post Office and tell them to clean their shit. Look at this. It's pathetic. There was a point in time, if you guys go back and watch, look at this whole parking lot. There was a point in time where when we went to police departments, me and my buddy Jay, this is their door they come in and out of, that we used to pick up the trash at all the police departments. And I did it to a few of them. I did it to Manchester, Waterbury, or not Waterbury, Waterford. I did it to a few. And then I started going to the post office, going to police stations, not even, just going out in public and getting assaulted by police for nothing. I'm not going to clean up your area and do this or that for you and then still get treated like crap. And they don't appreciate it. So I think if, instead of me cleaning it up, if we see dirty places and we call and we make a big deal, that they'll clean them up. Look, they got a grill too. I knew it. Every public place has a grill. All of them. I didn't even catch this the first time. Look at all these boxes. Who thought this was a good idea? Oh, we're just going to throw all our dirty ass old boxes on the ground. So there's a supervisor here, unless they're just parking where they want. Look at this. Cigarettes. You could tell this wasn't raked up last year. This isn't 1 year's worth of leaves. Look at, they got an old post box painted green. They got 2 of them. 2 cigarette containers. It's funny, you can't smoke close to the front of the building, but you can smoke right at the back of the building. This is disgusting. Look at all their chairs for when they lounge. Look at how dirty this is. It would take somebody, probably a couple people, a full day to come here and clean this. And I bet you if I came here with shovels and a truck, that they probably wouldn't even let me clean it up. What do you think? Branches, all this shit. Like, this is crazy. We're gonna walk around the whole parking lot. I got a WRX. Yeah, Slayer, power wash, you're right. Because it's all gonna be miscolored under there. Look at cups. This is gross. Somebody else just came out. I don't know how they see this and think this is appropriate. Dirty ass place. Look at all this trash. Look at it. This is disgusting. Disgusting. I would assume this is their trailer. So we'll go along the whole property. Beer. All these beers, are they out here drinking on lunch or what? I mean, there's a bar right there, so they might be throwing everything over when they're leaving, but it probably is because there's a lot of them. But still, either put a higher fence up so they can't throw stuff over or clean it, because this is disgusting. Look at this. This is fun. I can't believe I didn't catch this before. Like, this is horrible. Cut up wood. Oh, I brought my chainsaw and I cut the wood up, and I'm going to leave it right here. This gate, I don't know who has the key to that gate. It's got to be the post. What did I say before? Mask, 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 mask. Slayer, you got in too late. They were having a discussion on the COVID situation before you got here, and I actually filled everybody in because they were talking about the numbers, and I was filling in everybody how you were going through the thing where you knew somebody that got marked down as somebody that died from COVID that didn't.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, this is a private, this is not for the public.
No, I've done this, but I've been here before. I'm allowed to be here. You didn't speak to me. I'm allowed to be here. Why is this so dirty? You guys don't take care of our property.
It's posted over there, please.
Where?
Please.
Can you show me?
Over there by the mailbox.
The one where the entrance is?
Yes.
No, I can come back. I've been back here. I've had your people come out and tell me I'm allowed to be back here.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Are you the postmaster?
Yes, I am.
All right, well, I'm going to stay back here
No,
unless you show me a sign that says I can't be back here.
It's right over there.
That one on top of the box?
Nope, right over there. Nope. Right over in there by the soup kitchen, so.
Where? No, that's soup
No
kitchen.
loitering, no public.
Oh, I'm not loitering.
Well, what are you doing here then?
I'm inspecting. What does it look like I'm doing?
You can inspect over there.
No, how am I going to inspect over here from over? I'm going to do what I need to do. So you can do what you need to do. You guys should really clean this place up. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. I've had your people, your managers come out and tell me I'm allowed to be here. Dave came out here and told me. Dave came out here and told me. Here, listen, just do whatever you're going to do. Do what you're going to do. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. Thank you. No, I'm not. You call the cops. Do what you want to do. I'll show you, bud. Loitering. You can't just make things up. If you guys took better care of this post office, I wouldn't have to be here. They always try to make public property private property somehow. We got Karen. That's what the dude in the Subaru was doing. Waiting for his boyfriend to come out. So whoever was driving that Subaru was ratting. Look how fucking gross this is. Look how disgusting this is. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna go stand over there. We're gonna tape the guy with the Subaru. I just want to show everybody how disgusting this is. How long do you think the cops come? We're gonna go reread the sign. It's funny. One person comes out one time and it's public property. One person comes out another time, it's private property. Hey Slayer, you've seen him. That's the postmaster. This is the guy calling. He's the one that called and told on us. Subaru guy needs an education. Let's go see what he's talking about. Ain't no signs. And if there was a sign on the soup kitchen, that'd be the soup kitchen sign, not here. Always use seatbelts. Oh, this? Is this what Karen was talking about? You guys see it, guys. What up, guys? Just dealing with these idiots at the post office. Yeah. We're allowed to be here. How dumb do you gotta be? Don't waste their time. That sign doesn't apply to me. It's, you can't change it. It's public property. I don't care what the issue is. No, this is public. Then why did your employees tell me it is?
Well, they told you wrong.
No, did you call the cops? Did you call cops?
Not yet.
Well, then I don't want you following me around. If you're gonna call them, call them.
You're on my property.
No, isn't it your property? You
I'm
own
the
this
manager.
property?
I'm the manager of
Then
this
you should be
facility.
smart enough to know that this is public property.
Really?
Your under people do. Your managers do. How do they do when you don't? What sign? This. Who's loitering? I have business. Loitering's hanging. I already told you. I already told you. I already told you.
You got some.
That's
something right
fine.
on your nose.
That's
You
fine.
might want to wipe that off. It's
Well,
pretty
you might
bad.
want to stay away then.
I am going to stay away.
Well, it seems like you're getting close. And then you should educate your employees. That's really what you should
Well,
do.
you shouldn't be hanging out.
No, I should be. If it was private, you would have it posted. That's a sign for them.
That's for you too. You
That's
have
if
a
you're
business.
loitering.
You're loitering.
This is my business.
What is your business?
What I'm doing.
What are you doing?
What's it look like?
I don't loitering.
No, see, if you're not that bright, that's on you.
I
Call the
I'm
cops.
not- I'm
They'll
not
come
here to
and
do
listen.
IQ
If you
testing.
call them, they'll come here
Oh, yeah.
and they're going to tell you there's nothing
Okay.
we can do.
I'm going to call them.
Go
right
ahead.
now.
Waste the time. Waste our police time. You need to be demoted, man. If you don't know.
If you want to lay this to rest, just so you know, this is all of our property. Clearly
Like I said, I have tractor trailers.
That's fine. U.S. property is public property. This is public.
We're financially independent.
It doesn't matter. You would have signs saying I can't trespass. This is public. And you're not independent. You're still financed by the public. Like this. What do you mean? This is public property. Yeah, I do. I am. So this isn't public property. Just hang out for the police. Make sure you stay. We'll get all you guys educated today. I don't know what public property is. No loitering sign applies to you even though you're not loitering. This is what we pay these people for. This guy should be inside working, and inside he's out here harassing me, acting like he knows what he's talking about when he doesn't. When his employees have already came out here and told us we're allowed to do what we're doing. He is a joke. I wouldn't want anybody back here either. If you're the manager and you let this place look like that, that's crazy. That is crazy. See all the beer cans over there? Your people drinking on shift? I'm filming on public property. He doesn't know what public property is. It's a safety issue. You can't film our trash. One of those First Amendment guys, you heard it. I never said that. I'm just doing a documentary on how dirty your post office is. One of those First Amendment guys. So he knows that, but he doesn't know this is public property. I'll come over when they get here. Of course I do. How they work for the state, they don't even know what they're talking about. None of them. This guy, they're independent. This post office is 100% independent and receives no tax dollars. Do you guys believe that? Because I don't. How often do you guys have a cookout? Daily? He's calling more people. This is Karen, guys. Karen from Willimantic Post Office. This is a post office we've already been at and that they've already cleared us to be back here. And now, it's kind of weird that if you get a manager, they know what they're talking about, and then you get the postmaster, and the postmaster actually doesn't know anything he's talking about. We will, Crazy French. What up, bro? Good to see you. Of course he is. This dude's the one that started calling. He tried saying that this post office gets 0 tax dollars. They're 100% independent. They said that no loitering sign on the soup kitchen applies to me over here. Loitering would be not doing business. I'm doing something. Go over here. Look how dirty it is over here. The most disgusting post office I've ever been to. Is that the soup kitchen stuff or the post office? You don't know? They should use some of them goddamn wheelbarrows to clean this place up. Got all the equipment right there. Look at it. This is disgusting. Disgusting. And then we're going to have the police show up, and the police are going to say, listen, Karen, there's nothing we can do. It's public property. There's nothing we can do, guys. It's public property. It's waste of police time. You get further cleaning this place up than you would wasting time calling people that can't do anything for you. It's a safety issue. What, am I get hurt on all your trash? Is that what you're scared of? Pathetic. This is what we pay these clowns to do. The police station's right there. That's the police station, so it should only take 1 minute to get here. Funny part is I already would have been gone. I just wanted to document how dirty this place is. But people that don't know what they're talking about get raises. This is what happens. That sign on the soup kitchen applies to over here to you. It still doesn't have anything. The sign doesn't say private property. Don't enter. Posted. What's it say? No loitering. The police will know I'm not loitering. Well, they should. Depends who shows up. We got a couple idiots out right now, so we may just have to request a supervisor as soon as they show up. Thank you, Crazy French. It's been going, I don't know for how long. We've been going for a while now. I can't see. Oh no, an hour and 7 minutes. It just turned into this. And you know what's funny is we weren't even here. We were just walking by. And I said, they've already let us in here. They've already told us we're allowed to be back here. So I did it again. And I actually missed French. This place is disgusting. Look at all this trash, dude. This is one of the dirtiest. It's the dirtiest place I've been yet. Police station, post office, town hall. This is the filthiest place I've been. I don't know how I didn't catch it the first time. The first time I didn't go in deep though. I didn't even know that parking lot was over there. After this, bud, I'm gonna come back every day too. Just so you know, I'll be here every day. Every day that I can, I'll be here. Just for you. You wanna walk over there? It might be quicker. What do you want to bet they don't even come? I'll guarantee you they know it's me. And they know what I'm doing is legal. They may not even come. Then what? Stand out here till shift ends? This guy's had his car idling for more than 3 minutes. He's breaking the law. Why don't you say something to him? He's actually committing a crime. Yet you want to sit here and whine about what I'm doing. Idling car, Connecticut, 3 minutes. It's got to be off. Why do you let your employees do that, sir? Why are you letting your employees break the law to sit here and harass somebody not breaking the law? Doesn't make sense. No answers? You want to stand out here and call the cops on me and harass me, but we can't answer any questions? He's breaking the law right now. It's all right. When they show up, maybe we'll get him a ticket for idling. Because they definitely ain't going to do anything to me. It's funny. I go over all around this town. This happens every time. Every time. And you know what they're going to say? There's nothing we can do, Karen. Nothing we can do. Nothing we could do. Is Slayer still in here? What's your name, bud? Postmaster. Yeah. Stefan what? Stefan Simahowski, Postmaster, Willimantic, Connecticut. This is the post office on Main Street. Make sure people call and let everybody know what a great job he's doing and that he should really be informed and get some training and to clean this place up. If you guys call, this place needs to be cleaned up because he's doing a horrible job. Maybe we need a new manager, because a new postmaster. I think so. If I let my business or where I work look like this, I'd get fired. I know that for a fact. What up, Fresno? Walter, what's good, bud? Timothy, I've been out there, and I'm going out there again. I just beat a case out there, so I actually have to go up there. There they are. Can you just tell this dude? He seems to think this is private, and it's not. He's trying to say this sign over there, loitering, applies to me when I'm clearly not loitering. So I just need you guys to tell him there's no signs, there's nothing. They've already given me permission to be here. This is now it's a problem. I've been here before. Their manager came out. They said you're fine. This is public property.
Who said their manager?
Yeah, I don't want to come out wrong, but it was a man. It's the only way I know how to explain it is she was a black lady, but she worked here. I've done this before, so. What? Wait, am I good? Oh, did you want to talk to me? My bad. No, listen, I came in. I wasn't even doing anything. I came in. This dude in the Subaru seen me, and he obviously called him because he waited. He's been here the whole time.
Did you see that one?
What?
Property, no trespassing?
Yeah, but that's for that. That's not. That's for parking. Like, that's got nothing to do with me. That'd be posted here. I'm telling you. I know it's public.
So yeah, 'cause that would be.
That would be there. And I'm not loitering. I'm literally doing a documentary on how dirty this fucking place is. So he seems to think my business is loitering. I would have already been gone if he didn't come out here. I wasn't trying to do this right now, Rivera. I just wanted to document the place. And I'm not going to run. You know it's me. I disappear. You're going to come looking for me. So, and I told him you guys would show up and tell him. And listen, I wouldn't lie to you. If they they came out and told me it's public. I know what you're doing. Yeah, I know you got to check. But it's a fucking post office, dude. This is public property. They tried to lie to me, tell me it's independent. They don't receive tax dollars, but they do.
Right, but if there's any sign.
I know. I've looked though. There's that one on the fence, but that's applying to the fence this way. You know what I mean? If you look at where it is, it's on the fence.
It would actually apply to the lot.
Nah.
Because if they, I believe the post office owns that corner right there, right? They
Yeah.
own that corner.
Yeah, that's for a parking spot. That's not for. That's.
No, that would be for trespass. Dude, Danny.
I'll leave. I'll beat you if you want to write it. I'll pay you to court.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I've already listen. They've given me permission.
No.
What safety issue is it? He just doesn't want me fucking documenting all their trash, dude. You know how many beer cans are over there? 30,000 of them. That whole thing is littered with beer cans, and I want to get it cleaned up. So if you guys want to trespass me, I'll leave with a trespass, but I got to be able to take it to court because I'm not. This isn't trespassing, and they wouldn't come out and tell me I'm not trespassing, like.
So who's the manager that told you to know?
It was I didn't get her name. I could go back to the video and get it actually if we needed to, but it was a black lady. She was a middle-aged black lady. The same thing happened last time, but she came out and knew what she was talking about. And she was like, it's public property, you're allowed to be here, do whatever you want. And last time they accused me of loosening their lug nuts. That's what they said. You're loosening, we've had our lug nuts loosened. I'm like, bro, it's got nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
And he's like, you're loitering. I'm not loitering, dude. I'm doing a documentary, and if you'd stopped talking to me, I would have already been gone. Like, but once he called, I wasn't gonna just dip. Because he needs to understand, like, and even if there is a sign there, you can't just make this private for no reason. You know what I mean? Like,
They can do it.
no, I know they can, but but it would be, I don't know, I'll fight it because that's not there's no post. They got one sign on a parking spot. No.
Is the boy in the Subaru with you?
No, he's the one that called them. He's been waiting ever since I came here. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So, but they don't want to talk. They don't want to do anything. They just want to give me safety. There ain't no safety issue. Fuck, the only thing I'm gonna get.
Did you get the footage?
Yeah, I got everything I need, but I still need to get either trespassed or he needs to understand that I can come back. Because if I just leave now, I'll be back here tomorrow. Right. I'll do it every day. Okay. I already told him I'm gonna because it's public. I know it's public.
Let me see what he says.
Canton Zaro says, yeah, I'm not gonna give you guys power. You guys are two of the best cops out here.
It's just.
What up, man? I'm all right. How are you?
So is that sign belong to them, the ones in the front?
So from my understanding, this is it's a federal building, leased property. So
right.
What his issue was that he was fine with him filming the area, but he said that trucks coming out of the bays all the time.
Yeah.
He said it posed more of like a.
Yeah, no, but listen, I'll give you a rundown. I wasn't even doing. I literally just walked around the perimeter because I wanted. This place is disgusting. So that's all I did is walk around the perimeter and showing everybody. And he came out yelling at me, telling me I can't do. And I'm like, dude, their managers have come out and told me like before, I'm allowed to be here. Just don't be in the way. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm not. You know me. I'm literally just trying. I would have been gone if he didn't come out. I just wanted to document this stuff and leave. But the dude in the Subaru, I saw him tailing me, so I knew he was going to do something.
Subaru?
The one that just left that you were talking to.
I thought he was with him.
So
yeah, that's what I thought.
it's just we need to figure out. Like he pointed out one sign over there on a parking spot that
There's
says.
3 in a row.
Well, yeah, but look, those are all. It's for parking spots in my eyes. The lot's not posted. The one sign that he pointed out to me is the loitering sign on the soup kitchen.
Well, that's
but
the soup kitchen.
yeah, exactly. But I'm also not loitering. I would need to be loitering
right,
for
right.
it to apply.
Right.
I'll leave, but we got to understand. He's got to understand this is public property,
Right.
and we can come back here and we can document what we
Yeah,
need.
yeah.
I'm not here to cause an issue.
No, I know.
I didn't even want to. I didn't even think anybody would come out. I was just doing it live, and I'm bored.
Yeah.
And I got to wait for the mayor. So, for real, I'm gonna
Oh, you have a meeting with him? today?
No, he refuses to meet with me. He will not meet with me. So I'm gonna go. He does a live every Thursday in that meeting room. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go set my shit up before he's there.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna set up in there.
And like I just thought, he's actually a pretty reasonable.
He seemed
guy,
like he was, but
so he said he's like, yeah, I'm like, on federal property he can film.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
well within his right.
yeah.
Well,
Well, he was just trying to tell me I had to do it from over there, and I had
get
to,
that.
and like
I get that.
I'm not even trying to be confrontational. I just wanted, literally, that's all I wanted to document was how
Yeah.
dirty this place is, because walk around, dude, you'd be like, this is incredible.
Yeah.
Needles.
Honestly, this is like the
Uh,
second time I've even been back here.
Really?
You
Well,
know what I'm saying?
me too. The first time I actually made it, I made it in, and the manager came out at the time. She was a middle-aged black lady.
Yeah.
Well, no, it was the same thing. One dude called on me, tried to say that they hadn't having their lug nuts loosened, so that was my fault. And she came out and was like, nope, you do whatever you want. It's completely legal.
Yeah.
They watched me for a few minutes. We actually had a really good talk. And, like, it's up. Like, I don't just make this stuff up. Like,
I
she
know.
definitely told me.
Yeah.
And that's what I tried telling him. And him as a postmaster, he's the highest one here.
Right.
He should understand. And he should be delegating to this dude in the Subaru. You know what I mean? Like, this is allowed to happen.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
I get feeling suspicious. Check it out. Come out and talk. Do whatever
Yeah.
you want to do. But don't try and stop me.
The main concern that he expressed was just
Yeah.
the Bay Area.
No,
Like,
yeah.
Honestly, and I told him, I was like, he's within his right to film. He's like, yeah. He's like, he can film inside, blah, blah, blah. He's like, I just don't want trucks coming
Yeah,
out.
no, and that's if he had explained that to me,
No,
we
I get it.
wouldn't even be here. Like,
And that's why, I didn't get to say it to him, but like sometimes meeting somebody in the middle. Is
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like, just film, but just
I'll always budge.
No, I know you
Some,
do.
well,
I know
not
you do.
always, but there's a lot of times I will.
You
And
get what you give.
yeah, and it's just respect. And I mean, he didn't come out hard, but like, still just trying to tell me to leave when I don't gotta leave is whatever. And I just want him to understand. I don't want to come here every day, but I will. Like, so
What did Corporal Rivera say?
he said that he was gonna see what you guys said. He was looking at those signs over there
Oh, okay.
that were posted. But to me, though, I don't know. I mean, you could use them if you really wanted to, but I'll go to court if I have to, because I know it's public. This is public.
I don't think it's gonna.
And neither do I.
No, so he said that he's planning on. You said you're planning on leaving.
Yeah, I'll leave as long as he understands that I can come here.
So
I'll leave, and I won't come
Yeah.
back like I told him every day. But he's got to get that when I need to come here to do what I need to do, I can.
yeah.
And my goal as him
Then
as being
by
a
then,
supervisor,
I
he
think-
should have been telling his people like, "Yo, this is legal," instead of jamming it up more into a problem.
Right.
There's 3 people out here at one point. Me walking around with a camera, like, just let me be.
I think, and then by then, like, I'll probably run into you later on today or something.
Yeah.
I'll give you a definite answer on that because that on the
Yeah.
technically.
No, we need. Yeah,
It kind of covers a whole lot.
yeah. Well, no, that's fine.
You know what I'm saying?
Look into it for sure, but because I'll leave
now.
now. But if it is for the
His
lot,
concerns right now.
Yeah.
Just because he has.
yeah,
trucks
no,
right
I
now.
don't want to be playing in here. I'm not 3. I'm 33.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? No truck. These slow ass trucks are
But
not
yeah,
hitting me.
I want to have a
Yeah.
definite answer on you.
Yeah, let me
Like,
know.
Even if I have to call.
Yeah,
Because I was like.
because
yo,
even if your answer, if I don't like your answer, I'll still come here and you guys are still gonna have to trespass me. And I'm gonna have to take it to court. But we'll do it the right way.
Yeah, no, it's all
We'll
good.
just do it the right way. I'll leave. I'll let you guys do what you gotta do. But just let him know that, you know what I mean, it's a thing, and we
Yeah.
may be back depending on your answer. If your answer is it's good, I don't need to come back. But if it's no, maybe we'll come back. I'll talk to some people and see what
Okay.
they say.
All right, cool.
But I just want to be able to come here and film, man. And then honestly, watch. I'm gonna get this shit cleaned up. This is disgusting. Walk around this lot, dude.
Needles and stuff like that.
Needles, trash cans. Beer cans. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand how state property. Your guys' department don't look like this. No other place I've been to. This is the worst place I've been to, hands down, for trash. And I used to go clean up, dude. If you look at my channel, there's police stations I've been to. We used to clean them up till them motherfuckers start coming out and beating us up. I'm not cleaning up your shit no more. You're beating my ass. But nah, I'm glad it was you guys. I didn't know who was gonna show up.
I know.
It was good to see you too, but I haven't seen you around. But thank you, Rivera. I'll see you. I'll be around for a bit. I'm gonna be at the town hall at 5:30 to meet this
You
dude.
got that beard going, huh? Damn. I had to shave.
I'm
mine a couple months
I
ago.
know. I seen it.
Yeah.
As soon as they make me shave mine when I gotta wear full faces,
Yeah.
and I've been pushing them off, so
yeah.
I haven't had to.
Dude,
Yeah,
still have
I know. Yeah,
welding?
yeah. Well, what for a respirator,
Oh, right.
but mask for welding too.
Yeah,
but,
right. A spark hits it.
Yeah, yeah, caught on fire last week, dude.
No.
Yeah, right here. It was welding up a thing.
That's
It started.
That's why I smell burnt hair.
I started seeing smoke. I'm like, where the
What
fuck's
do
it
you
coming?
do? You do TIG?
TIG. Well, no, I just started TIG. But stick, MIG.
Oh, that's an art.
Yeah, it really is. I just started TIGging the other day for the first time. But
Honestly, I almost wanted, I wanted to buy a kit. And
bro,
sell
do
the-
it. You could get it
the
a
pipe
welder
kits, so you could
for.
start practicing and doing the
You
little.
get a welder for like $100 or $200 from
Yeah.
Harbor Freight, and you could literally teach yourself at
How to
home.
practice.
Like it's hard. Don't like people knock it. It took me
Super
a minute,
hard.
but once
Super
you get
hard.
it, you got it, and you can work it. Like it's and there's money in it. Starting in this field, dude, I started out at way more than I was making actually
awesome.
roofing. Like, and my company takes care of me. They don't like a lot of places don't like this shit. Dude.
You're
My
killing
boss is
yourself in
here.
roofing.
Yeah, I did it a couple weeks ago when it was freezing out. I went and worked with a dude in Rhode Island. Fucking beat me. Didn't even pay me. I went and finished the roof. Dude I met on YouTube, come work for me. I'm like, all right. Drove up there for a week straight, helped him finish the roof. Never heard from him again. Took the money I earned, and I spent my own money getting up there. He was supposed to pay me in the end money for travel and shit.
Yeah, reimbursement.
Nothing. I didn't get any of it. We good?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
I appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys in a
Yeah,
bit.
take care, dude.
Yeah.
If you get good, take pictures. I want to see them one day.
Oh, I'll take some for you. I got
I'm
some.
Into, I'm into like the whole car shit and
Do you?
the motorcycle
Yeah.
builds.
That
So
shit's
it's like-
easier. Like, I mean, the exhaust
roll
and shit's
cages?
harder, but like, if you want to do just panels like on your car, anybody could do that because it
Yeah.
doesn't have to look good. You just
So-
gotta fucking make it stick and then
Roll
sand it.
cages. Roll
Yeah,
cages
that's
to
you
look
gotta be good. No,
Yeah.
that's gotta be.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. If you want to live, you actually gotta do it right. Yeah. So I don't know. Those are the only signs that I saw.
Yeah.
But we'll look into
I
it.
want, yeah,
Yeah.
I want to look into because, like he said, it's like if you're gonna enter, let's say, my property, right? I'm gonna put a sign at the beginning of my driveway, right?
Yeah.
You cross this, and
But one would be right there. You wouldn't even see that if you're not parking. You know what I mean? Who's gonna be staring at that if you're not parking
no,
there?
100%.
So I would feel like there'd be a sign right here, or anywhere else. But like Bristol,
They own
I
that.
did Bristol.
They own that.
Yeah, they do. I did Bristol. They had a fucking no trespassing sign like all the way back there in the back of their lot, and they tried to. And the dude came out. He's like, "That don't apply." He's like, "How can you see that?" It's like,
Yeah.
but. All right, I'll let you guys go. I know you guys are busy, but I'll see you in a bit. I'll see you. I'm sure. Have a good one, guys. Stay out of trouble. You guys are like, I can't even front. If I ever get arrested again, this is the dream team I want on me. Yeah. Well, I'm not committing no crimes. Nah, those are some good ones, man. I like them too. I can't front. I don't know. I still have to look into it. Rivera may have done some shady stuff that I'm not sure of yet. But we got to see. And I'm not going to judge them until I know for sure. And Catanzaro is for the young officers, the best one out here. Hands down, the best one. And he is actually one of the first cops that I ran into out here. He's fucking awesome. Watch him leave. Wave to him. And they get it. You know what I mean? They know. They know what it is, and instead of sitting there and causing a problem, we work with them. And that's why, like, when they always say, "Oh, you're a scumbag," or "You're this," or "You're that," I always try to work with them. It may not always. It gets to a point where I'm not going to work with them anymore because they've pushed and they've pushed and they've pushed. But nice tents. Look at how illegal these tents are. You know who tints their windows like that? Gangbangers. They go back to the station already. Dream team. But nah, they're cool. Rivera's always very professional. Catanzaro's always a pleasure. And like I said, they get it. They understand. And they know what it is. But we need to look into that lot, guys, and find out for sure. They're trying to say that those signs apply for the whole lot. We'll see. Even though we've had people come out and tell us that it's public, the postmaster seems to think it's not public. What time do we got? 3:28. I'm going to kill this just because there's nothing going on right now. Be on for, look out between 5 and 5:30. We're going to go set up for the mayor, hopefully, and catch this motherfucker and have a talk with him. And get somewhere, hopefully. Stay safe. Anybody needs anything, message me. I hope you all are having a good day, and I hope I see you all in a bit. Hold on, you can tell the postmaster was lying his lips. Yeah, exactly. But even the cops, I feel like, I don't know, Catanzaro knew that was public. Rivera was trying to say that those signs over there applied, but Rivero's also in charge, so he kind of had to listen to him. But not causing problems, just trying to educate. And with that, I'll let you guys go, and I'll see you all in a little bit.